Hello and welcome to Heroes of History with another beta update. This time it's a rather big one because we had a lot of new things in this week. First of all, we updated to 136 and that's the update part. We also started another event here, and let's start looking into this because there's a good thing here, because there's a new reward that we'd like to have here at level 25, because the next eternalization is here, and it is Ashoka the Great. As you can see here, you can get 5 here within your wonder in your allied cities. Now, is that anything that is possible to get, and how long do we have? As you can see here, we start this week, so it's only 3 weeks long. This means we can have 3 allied cities and 15 fragments here. Is that a lot? Well, let's see if I can find Ashoka the Great here in my rooster somewhere, and he should be down around here. Let's look in his eternalization tab, and yes, he needs 100 extra, just like William Tell did. Now, is this the updated one? Because we're looking at the internalization. Maybe it is the updated one if I can make it go down here. Yeah, it seems like it might be that, because as you can see, he heals about half it at level 15, and the updated version, he should heal both of these two with approximately the same amount of hit points. If not to say the real thing, it should be actually the same according to the announcement. So that would really help him a lot. He gets 2 extra stars, he gets some more power, some more levels he can get, he gets more attack, defense, hit points. Well, all in all, he gets really buffed up. Now 15, well, that's not a lot, but that's only from the allied cities. Now this is the purple Tesla event, or Umbral as they call it, but there's nothing here, unfortunately. On the other hand, there's also the Stanley event, and here at 1050 you get 5. That's what's a 5 you can see in there, because it's the first 5 I have gotten, so that will give us up to 20. Well, I'm not investing a lot in this because this is insane. I can get a maximum of 500 nautical tokens, this event's currency. Well, I could also just go in here and, well, this annoying bug, well, I can't get rid of it and no one else can. It should be hotfixed, read that today, so that is good. But what's important down here, I can get 25 fragments from my upgrade. So that's already 45. And I can analyze 15 here. Well, we can't all win this one, so let's refrain from counting this one. So we're only at 45 so far. But that's also a lot, because we're only this is only the 3rd day of the event. And well, let's jump back and see what we can see further into the globe, because we also have our event calendar down here, and if I open this one, you can see there's another stamina rush, and there's another 5 here. Let's make it 50 now, and that's pretty good. That's Gladiator's Glory, nothing there to be seen. That's another Tesla takedown, nothing there either. So we have actually covered everything we can see right now. There's another event there, but let's look into it later. Is another season pass, but we'll take that at the end. So let's go into here and see how much can we actually get here from the main price. There's 10 here. There's another 15 if we want to go the premium way. And oh yes, there is something that's new. Oh yes, epic hand, random. With a lot of, that's a Dharma set. Not bad. There's also this one, the garment. Part of this cell. Also, heals given 5 plus 5% hit point plus 5%. well, let's look into if we can get really hold of this set. There's of course a couple of legendary antimatter here and another 15 of Ashoka the Great. That means we can presently look into the future and collect in our mind 75 Ashoka the Great fragments without using the premium ones and without winning that that summon event. But if we did do both of those, we would already now see into a future where we had Ashoka the Great and have him eternalized. So that is actually what we can look into here already, and I think that's rather grand, but I don't intend to use a lot, so I think looking at the last what can I be back 14 days of the event, I will probably find somewhere to actually, well, gain the last 25 without spending money on this one. So let's just sum up everything here from this one and collect all rewards. There's nothing here I really need for later use in the event anyway. Now let's return down here to the event calendar, because I promised something. I promised look in here. The next season pass is Tombs of Time, and voila, Imhotep returns. Note though that he is not ready to release yet, because he can only get to level 2 out of 2 in his ability, which is well, let's just be honest and say that's crazy. But there is no update from Friday here to Wednesday when it opens, because next week it's update time on the live server. So that's rather confusing, because we should actually be able to get him next week. There's also Howard Carter here, and he has a rather interesting one, because he taunts all enemies, so he is another taunt hero, and well, we can't have too many of those. And then he heals himself for 50% of his missing hit points, and he heals himself for a total of almost 2000% of his base damage over 5 seconds. So he's a taunt hero that does healing just only for himself, but much like the way Mian Tansen works, which sounds rather OP for a taunt hero. I'm really looking forward to see him and see how strong he really is. Note he has initial charge of only 2.9 seconds, and the regular charge is only 2.1 seconds, which means if he heals as fast as I think he does, then you only have 2.1 seconds to actually kill him. Otherwise, he's constantly taunting you and, well, gaining more hit points. So he really needs someone to kick his ass fast if he is not going to be really annoying. Now we've got past that one too, and we should look at some of the new stuff here. And let's look into William Wallace here, because William Wallace has this new paper plane, and you can see here, if we go into the chat here, there's another paper plane here. So without further ado, I just push this one, and then I've shared William Wallace with my friends in my alliance. They can now push this link here and see how I chose to set him up, and that way we can have an easy discussion within the game of how best to set up your heroes, which is actually quite great. Because you don't really need a Discord channel of your own, or wherever you try to communicate these kind of things and share your experience. But you can still, of course, do that, and you can do a lot of other things, but this way you don't have to leave the game, and some things are just easier if you send a picture. Speaking of Mian Tansen just recently, well, the time portal here has just been updated, so let's push the I button here and go down a little here, because here you can now get a few extra heroes up here. That's the Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and I think there should be someone throwing barrels there, Blackbeard. Well, he's actually the 10x chance. It's not a 2x event this time for your well, try to get more heroes event stuff that I'm trying to get a lot of in a moment. And more importantly for a lot of you, me and Tansen is here. I don't know if you like him or not, but I like him a lot. I use him a lot also. So now you can get him, and without actually waiting for him to spawn in another season pass, he is there, and he is there for good, I think. So you can just, well, see if you can get him with your 6% chance between, what is it here, 21 heroes. Yeah, that's a lot of attempts, but you can actually get him now, and you can get another healer, and that's not even gonna take a lot of frustration. And finally, there is this notification bar here, and well, just to surprise you, it doesn't really show that I've finished any upgrades. It's actually there because I finished production of some awesome new stuff to upgrade my my wonder here, and well, now I don't have to wait for a building to be upgraded to be reminded that I could go to my Alliance City and do some more work, because there are now several instances that will spawn a notification that there is something to do in your city. And well, for people like me, that's a bit forgetful. That's gonna be a really great help to be reminded to return to your allied city and do some more progress, so you can get the most out of these small mini events that the allied city actually is. Now I focus so much on Ashoka the Great. Oh, that one's not the one. This one, that we didn't really look too much on the sets here we can get, and well, I don't know if we can actually look into them more than see the Dharma set like this. Did I pick them up here? No, there's a bit more to go. So that will be in a future one, and that will actually be all for now. I'm looking forward to seeing you all return to the next video I make when there is more news from the beta server. I will say thank you so much for watching this video.